This is the Toyota Corolla Conquest. If you know the Toyota Tazz, then you are looking at its older brother, the one that paved the way. In the streets, they call this one Madunoza. So today we are starting the first series of rebuilding this legend. I'll be taking you step by step with me. The engine is still in good condition, but there was a major issue before it was packed. It used to overcharge the battery. So I will either be replacing the alternator or fixing it to make sure that this doesn't happen again. This car has been parked here for the longest time, so it's going to need some serious cleaning. And I see a little bit of rust there by the main fault. I will also be making some improvements on the interior. I'm thinking of either covering these seats with leather or maybe replacing them completely. And another thing, we will be installing an Android stereo, an Android touchscreen stereo that will be having a Bluetooth and a reverse camera. So on the outside, we will be giving it a fresh respray because this car has been packed for the longest time, so it lost some color. The Corolla Conquest was part of the Corolla family, and as you can see from this evolution, it came just before the Tazz, and now we are bringing it back to life with modern twist. If you don't understand what I mean by the word modern twist, just stick around, you'll see what we are going to do to this classic. You won't believe me if I were to tell you that this car at some point used to look like this. It's going to be way better than it was before. Just stay tuned and make sure you hit the follow and the like button. We are back, as I have promised in the last video that we would be fixing the alternator. So today we're busy with the alternator. At this moment we're putting it back into the car. So we didn't film it when it was being fixed. So this guy is putting it back in and everything is fixed and ready to go. As I mentioned in the previous video that the engine is still in good condition, so everything with the engine is still good and everything is fine. Just listen to that sound of the engine. You can already tell that the engine is still intact. And then within a few minutes we were done. It was just a quick job. So then I was with my guy there helping me to put back in the tires so that we can get it rolling. It has been packed for the longest time, so it's about time we get it rolling. While we are still at it, just make sure that you follow and hit the like button so that you don't miss out on the content that I will be releasing. I'm going to be releasing content consistently. So make sure that you follow. Today we'll be servicing this car, so I bought all the necessary parts that I think will be needed for us to service this car. I've got the most important one, which is the oil, the 15W40 engine oil, the spark plugs, the petrol filter and the oil filter. Yeah, so first things first, we have to drain the oil. This old oil that has been in this car, we have to drain it all out so that we can put in the new one. So underneath the car where there is a sump, there's this nut that you have to remove. Then drain all the oil that is in the car. Now that all the oil has been drained, I can now remove the old oil filter so that I can replace it with the new one. Remove this old one and then replace it with the new one. The oil filter might seem like a small part, but it plays a very important role to the car because it makes sure it does what it does, it cleans the engine oil before it goes into the engine. So because if dirty keeps circulating inside the engine, it might cause serious damage in future. So in every service you have to make sure that you change your oil filter. Okay, now all the oil has been drained, so I can put back in the nut and make sure that it's tight so that we don't lose oil while driving. As I was underneath the car, so the guy that I'm with here was helping me to put in the new spark plugs and remove the old ones. So the new ones are in now, the old ones are out. So now let's remove this old petrol filter and put in the new one. So yeah, here's the new one that I'll be putting in, then remove that old one. The petrol filter is also important to the car when you are servicing it, so you have to change it every service when you do a service to your car, because it also cleans the fuel before it goes into the engine. Because if the petrol is dirty, sometimes it might cause a misfire to the car, or it might cause a poor fuel efficiency. It might end up chowing too much petrol than it should if the petrol is dirty. Okay, now you can put in the engine oil. So one mistake that you must never do is putting too much oil inside the engine, because what it might do, it might cause some oil leaks or damage the seals and gasket, or you might end up having a blue smoke coming from the exhaust. So too much oil does more harm than good. So you have to make sure that you put the exact amount of oil that you need for your car. So for this car, I think it needs roughly 4 liters of oil, but if you're not sure, you just have to keep on taking out the dipstick to make sure that it's on full and you don't overfill it. So the following day after the service, I decided that I need to clean it inside. I have to give it a proper cleaning inside and outside. So I had to remove the seats so that I can have proper access to each and every dirt that might be in the car. So yeah, I was busy. I just dedicated my time to clean it from the inside and the outside. So I think I did a very good job in cleaning, because if you can recall, this dashboard had so much dust on it, but look at it now, it's shining bright and nice. So yeah. While I was busy at this moment, I was removing that center console and that rubber thing that is in between the gear knob, so that I can wash it properly outside the car. So yeah, let me wash it and make sure that it's proper before it goes back into the car. Yeah, now it's okay, it's clean now. We can put it aside and let it dry. So while we wait for it to dry, let's just remove everything which is inside the car and make sure that we vacuum the whole carpet inside the car to remove all the dust that was in the car for this time that it was parked. So yeah, let's vacuum the whole car while we wait for it to dry. Hovering on the on the floor, I have noticed the cable that detects on whether the handbrake is up or down. Is that one that flickers the light if the handbrake is up, then if it's down, it also switches off. Let me just remove this gear knob so that we can put it back together. Yeah, now it has been dried up, it is clean now. I have also put some dashboard oil on it so that it can be this bright black color that we see. It's super clean, so we can put it back together. Now it's fine. So for in case if you're interested in this dashboard oil that makes my dashboard shiny and everything, you don't hesitate to text me, connect with me. You can see how we can deliver it to you. Now everything is clean, the dashboard is clean and shiny, the center console is clean, it's fine. The carpet inside the car, I have vacuumed it. It's super clean. So now I can put back the car seats inside the car so that everything can be back to normal now. The paint from the outside is still good on the other side, but on the other side of the car is not that good because it had too much sunburn on the left hand side than on the right hand side. So if you're looking at it from these directions, the color still look nice, but we are going to respray the car and make sure that it has a clean color all around the body so that it doesn't have like different colors to it. So if you want to see the journey of this car, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and make sure that you follow, you like, do everything, comment, recommend something if you can. Do as much as you can to support the channel to grow.